failure. Us, we govies, we really fear it. It could be even a small princess's pea of failure, and it'll keep us from taking on that opportunity for a Sisyphean boulder of success. Why? Well, it's because people on the outside oftentimes are looking at us and we feel sometimes like a mouse in a bell jar. Sometimes we over-focus on what the rules say and not look at where do we want to go, how do we get there, not what do the rules tell us we do or what have we always done in the past.
Working on the right things so that our standards work, our guidance work, our technology development will be relevant for those who are building cloud solutions and applying cloud. We have leaders at various levels because we have a collaborative program.
I think the most important thing about being an IT leader today is having a firefighter's approach to IT, to take on the tough projects that other people run away from, to have that diverse skill set that gives you confidence that you can solve whatever problem is important to your business and your mission going forward. To be able to articulate a strategy and vision and communicate externally to your stakeholders so that they understand and they get behind what you're trying to do.
From my perspective, it's all about leadership. How do you get things done? How do you motivate people and influence them? And how do you work with them in a way to really get some stuff done? And that's always been one of my key components is getting stuff done and working well with people. Whether it be very type A driven or people that just like to be in the background and getting some work done.
Understanding that IT at its core is a service we're trying to deliver to customers to enable them to deliver the services they're trying to deliver to veterans, to service members, and to really citizens of the United States. So from that perspective, I think embracing technology really is hard. It really answers the question of how can we leverage capabilities that are out there to better enable folks to meet the needs that they're trying to meet to the citizens of the United States of America.
In any new initiative that you have, there's always a level of risk involved, and a lot of people are very risk averse, and in many cases too risk averse. And where there's there's an appropriate level of risk that organizations should take to achieve tangible benefit.
The analogy that we use is we have to be on the field playing. We can't be in the locker room to be successful. The locker room is the governance and all of the rules that we follow. The field is when we're coding. Every successful team has to spend some time in the locker room, but you can't win the game without being on the field, and that's what we've really tried to focus on.
Get involved. Volunteer for special assignments. Actively seek out professional opportunities and associations relating to your career, and get involved and volunteer on a committee. Building relationships is most important. People like to do business and hire people they like and trust. How do they get to know you? By working on committees and working in situations with you.
One of the major factors that has helped me become successful is finding something that I really wanted to do and just jumping in with gusto, becoming part of the team, volunteering to do anything at a very low level, and I found that I moved up pretty quickly in the federal government as a result of that.
Very important also to remember the team approach, that we're all in it for the same goals and the same mission, and it's going to require us to step outside the box, to step within the hierarchy and not be concerned with it. Don't focus on the people's grade levels or their position title, but rather what's the job at hand. To see the successes when you have the people that are able to apply the skill sets that they have, that are going to come at various levels, but it's giving it that creative approach, it's giving that innovative approach of letting people do the non-traditional work to move forward and get the task at hand done.